Okay, so now we imported Tkinter, the GUI service of Python, and we're importing everything from it. So now we're making the root of the GUI, which is the the actual screen, the screen that we're gonna put all our text into. And now we're gonna make a button which has the text of what we want the button to input, and which is also a parameter called text. We also need later on, I think in a few seconds, we need to pack the button. Like right now we're packing the button onto our root. For now I'm gonna call the GUI screen root since we named that. So we packed our button onto the root, and now we're setting the command for a function which runs a bunch of code to input the text on the click of a button. So the label, which also needs to be in root. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to put the root for the button too, which needs to be in our GUI screen, which is the same case for the label. It also needs to be in our screen. The text is, I believe the text is going to be hello world because we want that to print hello world as the input. And the label has no parameter called command since it's just a label just sitting with text. You just need to specify where it's supposed to be and what is the text. We packed the label. Now we're calling our root as the main loop so it can function through it. I think I just leaked what we're gonna do later on in the video in the terminal, but that's fine. So now we have this GUI screen with a bunch of hello worlds because I clicked the button. And now let's move on to our next mini project. So it's taking a long time for me to decide what I'm doing, but that's fine. So now I believe it is going to be using an entry box to put your name, and then this will add on to what this code has instead of deleting everything. It'll say hello whatever we enter into the entry box. After we enter our name into the entry box, we click the button, and then the label will print hello whatever my name. And in this case, if I enter Sid, it'll enter hello Sid. So that's the difference that we have between two of the mini projects that we're making now. So keep in mind, this project is not at all to make you do the same thing, because it's practically really easy, but just to introduce to the people that are watching as an intro to whatever we're doing now. Like for example, we're telling you that this module has labels, buttons. You can specify the GUI screen and the button. So now, as you could see on the screen, that worked. Hello Sid, hello Sid, hello Sid. And so did our other project. So now it's going fine. If you saw in the other code of 99 bottles of root beer, that's what we're doing now is our last project. I was trying to think for a long time how you can put the song inside of the text area, but inside the GUI, but that really took a lot of time, and once I figured out the only way, it was a bit too advanced for our first video on a GUI. So I decided to keep that for a later time so that we can look at that later. But now I've inputted the code for the 99 bottles of root beer, and now that is on the terminal. And you can see it printed all of it out as soon as we clicked on the button.